Hi, I'm Bonnie Browning with the American Quilter Society, and I'm here with Doris Brunnette and Trina Kirkvold, and they are the winners of the Best Modern Quilt here at AQS QuiltWeek in Des Moines, Iowa. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
Is this the first time you've won a big award like this?
Yes.
And how does it feel?
Amazing.
Feels great.
We've never been so popular.
And you get to be queen for at least 4 days, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your quilt. Okay, Doris, we know you made the top, and so tell us why you made it the way you did. You used gray and white for the background, and then what made you select the other colors?
It was actually done for the National Modern Quilt Guild. That was a Riley Blake fabric challenge. So there were 4 or 5 of the fabrics that were provided small amounts of, and we could add any Riley Blake fabrics to that for the challenge. So I just pulled out the navy, the orange, and the red colors, and added Riley Blake fabrics to go with that, and then wanted a very neutral background so that the colors would really pop.
Okay, and so Trina, why don't you tell those who don't know what makes this a modern quilt?
So it doesn't have a block structure that's traditional where it's in rows or in columns. It's just kind of laid out with a lot of the background fabric, and the negative space with the background fabric allows you to machine quilt all of the machine quilting that's done on this and make it really stand out.
So basically you're building it as you go without a major block structure.
You don't have a pattern really, you are just kind of making it as you go and seeing what strikes you.
And I noticed you did the quilting, and so
yes.
I noticed you've used a variety of different designs in the quilting, everything from pumpkin seed to circles. And so what made you choose to put the different designs where you did?
Well, it took me all of 3 minutes to decide how to quilt this quilt.
Wow.
I took it to a quilt retreat and I thought it was going to take me a couple hours, so I took it with and I put it up on the wall. And I said, okay, I'm just going to leave it up there, guys. I need to get this quilted. And 3 minutes later, I said, okay, I'm going to replicate the blocks in stitching. Then I'm going to make connectors, and then I'm going to do this swirly background. And that's what I'm going to do. And I took it down and put it back in the bag. And everybody went, wait, aren't you going to figure that out? And I said, I just did. So this quilt spoke to me very quickly, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
Okay, and you told me that you quilted this on an Anova long arm.
Yes. Okay. It's a hand-guided long arm machine, and a lot of the stitching is done in manual mode versus the stitch regulated mode. I prefer that stitch. My stuff comes out smoother, I think. But I do love my Anova.
Okay. Well, now I know that people sometimes are intimidated to enter an AQS show. So tell us what your experience was like as far as submitting the entry.
Well, we submitted it online in July and found out fairly quickly that it was juried in, and we were excited and honored just to get it into the juried portion of the show.
And so winning $3,500 didn't hurt either, did it?
Didn't hurt a bit.
It didn't hurt.
It was a nice phone call to get last night.
Well, congratulations to both of you, and we hope we'll see many more entries from you.
Thank you very much.